Since 2008, I've been in real estate here in San Antonio, Texas. In my market alone, I've seen hundreds, if not thousands of agents get their license, have huge aspirations, and then within years or even sometimes months are out of the business. This is something that I've actually studied and tracked so that I have a better understanding of how I can best help new agents not become part of a common statistic that gets thrown around saying that 87% of real estate agents fail within their first 5 years. In today's video, I'll share the 9 reasons that realtors fail in the business and how to avoid making these same mistakes yourself. What's going on, everyone? I'm Kyle Handy, a realtor and team leader here in San Antonio, Texas. I help teach other realtors, team leaders, and brokers how to grow and scale their real estate business through digital marketing, content creation, social media, as well as tried and true methods. And if you want proven strategies that you can use to get more leads, closings, and scale your team, you'll love this video. Keep watching. If you don't want to watch the whole video, I've included timestamps in the description below so that you can skip to any part of the video that may be more relevant to you. Without further ado, let's get started with number 1. And that is, networking isn't what it used to be. In the old days, a real estate agent would hand out their card to their friends and family and be swiftly inundated with requests about local real estate. In fact, pretty much every family had someone who was a real estate agent and all their transactions flowed through them. It wasn't easy, but it was easier. Comparatively, considering the young real estate agent entering the real estate industry today, if he or she is 25 to 35, how many of their peers are actually purchasing real estate? It's possible that the answer is none. It's harder for a real estate agent today to gain traction because much of their social circle just isn't in the market for a new home. Boomers are holding on to their properties because millennials aren't interested in larger estates. Millennials aren't buying properties because they're trying to keep their heads over water. A successful real estate agent today can't rely on the people they know for leads. They have to reach out beyond their own social sphere. This flies in the face of a lot of conventional wisdom, through which an agent mostly networks in their own community. Number 2, realtors need to be exceptionally self-motivated. A successful real estate agent has to be self-directed. They need to tell themselves when to work. They need to perform lead generation every day and carefully curate their social media. No one's going to tell a real estate professional how to do these things. A new real estate agent is going to need to develop their processes and their marketing strategy from scratch. Courting a real estate transaction from start to finish can take months. Even finding the right brokerage takes time and courage. You may need to meet with a new prospective client every day to secure a single client every month. Still, that one potential client may pay for your bills for the next 2 months. With real estate transactions as delicate as they are, realtors need to be constantly moving, and they can't be easily discouraged. The failure rate is high because the perception of failure can be so significant. For a new agent, it's important to note that a failed real estate sale isn't a failure. It's the cost of doing business. Number 3, today's buyers and sellers both want to self-service. According to the National Association of Realtors, 51% of home buyers are now finding their properties online. That's compared to only 28% who went through realtors. Most buyers and sellers want to self-service. They want to sell their properties through Facebook Marketplace, not through a listing agent. Part of this is that these home buyers and sellers don't see the value of working with a realtor or a broker. They feel they can save time and money by doing it themselves. And unless you can provide value to them, they aren't wrong. Part of building a real estate career is finding your niche and convincing your client that you can help them. When conducting lead generation, realtors need to focus on the individuals who are still looking for a realtor, the individuals who do still see value in working with a professional. They need to emphasize the advantages of working with a realtor, getting exactly what you want, covering all your bases, and getting what you want a lot faster. Number 4, companies like Zillow are in the game. Some reasons why real estate agents fail have nothing to do with the agents themselves. The real estate market is changing. Fewer people are going through a regular broker and more people are going through third-party marketplaces. Services such as Zillow are into the real estate business big time, not just highlighting houses for sale outside of the MLS, but even selling them directly to a buyer. A new agent is going up against millions of dollars of disruptive technology. That doesn't mean that there won't always be potential buyers looking to work with an experienced agent, but it does mean that the average agent is going to have to work a lot harder for their commission check. Number 5, it's easy to get into real estate, it's hard to succeed. A lot of people go into the real estate profession for the wrong reason. They assume that once they get their real estate license and graduate real estate school, they will immediately become successful agents. Compared to a lot of high-level professions, real estate is very easy to get into. You can become a real estate agent within a year with only a few $1,000s spent. Once you're a real estate agent, you will always have the potential to make 6 figures a year, but whether you actually do so depends on your own motivation, your knowledge of the real estate industry, and how well you choose your real estate broker. So a not so insignificant number of people wash out of the real estate profession because they simply thought it would be easier. But that doesn't mean that motivated, prepared realtors commonly wash out. It just means that a lot of people go into the real estate industry unprepared. Number 6, real estate professionals need superb money management. You probably know quite a few people living paycheck to paycheck, but how many people have a paycheck that only comes once every 3 months? Between all the social media, showings, and closings, a real estate professional also needs to be managing their own budget. Part of this has to do with having a business plan, knowing exactly how much money you can spend and estimating how much money you'll bring in. Financial goal setting and budgeting are both essential to success. Many real estate professionals will start off as part-time agents, both to get a feel for the industry and to augment their real estate income. Once an agent builds a client base, they can make a significant amount of money. Until then, they need to be extremely conscious about their cash flow and savings. Being a real estate agent is expensive. There are fees, travel costs, licensing costs, and so much more. Number 7, real estate today is all about having an online presence. Lead generation is happening through social media, websites, and going viral, more than it is by networking with other real estate professionals. Successful agents have to build out their online presence. They have to live stream their listings, get on YouTube or TikTok, and otherwise extend their reach. For a long time, the real estate profession was based on in-person communication, but with fewer young individuals purchasing homes, it's very unlikely to find a buyer in your social sphere. Social media and an online presence is very likely to be instrumental to the success in your business. Today's real estate professionals are posting interesting content on Twitter. They're posting housing-related news on their Facebook feeds. They're educating new landlords on the real estate industry or new home buyers on energy efficient initiatives. And what's so important is they're working very much on their personal branding and reputation within the industry. Number 8, the housing market has become incredibly unpredictable. Apart from the industry itself changing, the housing market is more unpredictable than ever. The housing market crash took out a lot of real estate agents in 2008. Few people would have realized that the pandemic would actually cause the real estate market to boom. There are significant shifts occurring. New housing products are being built, but private investors and even pensions are buying up so much of the housing inventory. With a lot of money flowing into the market, there's a lot of opportunity, but it also means that the way of the traditional brokerage is being disrupted and there's a lot of uncertainty. Even a savvy real estate agent can't say with certainty whether the market is heading towards a crash, whether it's a boom that will last, or whether it might even accelerate. They can only advise their client as best as they can. Number 9, many people give up too early in their careers. Okay, 74% of those people would use the same realtor again. On average, people spend about 13 years inside each property. If most realtors are washing out within the first 5 years, they're never getting a chance to take advantage of the recurring clientele. There are first-time home buyers who would be purchasing an upgraded home in 5 years. These sales won't be seen by a realtor who quits too early. It takes time to build recognition within a community. It takes far more than 5 years. Many real estate professionals may need to struggle part-time for the first few years before they are able to transition to full-time work. Realistically, many real estate professionals simply quit before they have built up momentum and never give themselves the time to grow. In part, this is because the barrier to entry is so low, people go in thinking that they will be able to become a real estate professional and immediately start pulling a 6-figure real estate agent salary. But on average, real estate agents make anywhere between $41,000 a year to $102,000 a year. It's a highly variable career, and depending on both your geographic location and self-motivation, it's absolutely a career with a lot of opportunity. But it's also a career that is what you make of it. All right, so now a few commonly asked questions on why real estate agents fail and what you can do about it. Number one, what is the most common reason why real estate agents fail? It's very likely that most real estate agents fail because they just aren't prepared for the realities of the business. Because of the barrier to entry for a real estate agent is so low in terms of licensing, classes, and fees, many underestimate how difficult the actual career will be. But those who are knowledgeable about the profession and are prepared to build a business will be more likely to be successful. How much money a real estate agent makes is really down to marketing and their business savvy. A real estate agent makes as much money as they work for, no more and no less. If an agent wants to work 20 hours a week and make a modest sum, they can. If an agent wants to work 80 hours a week and make a lot of money, they can. This is a double-edged sword. While it puts you in full control over the money you make, you can easily be tanked by bad habits and poor momentum. Real estate agents absolutely need to be able to self-motivate. Number three, what should real estate agents do about the for sale by owner trend? Realistically, it's going to become easier for people to sell their homes online, and it's going to be easier for people to buy things online. If a real estate agent wants to be able to grow their business, they aren't just going to have to be savvy with marketing, they're going to have to be able to find a niche, such as becoming experts in a particular type of home, such as waterfront properties, luxury homes, new home builds, or historic houses, and then go all in on that niche. Number four, how should a real estate agent start developing their marketing plan? Real estate is hyper local. An agent in one state isn't going to have much in common with another. Because of this, agents should look at what the average real estate agent in their area is doing first. They should ask themselves what they can do well, what they can do better, and what they can do to differentiate their business from the others. Also, they can look at the common reasons why real estate agents fail in their housing market and learn to avoid them. All right, so if you liked this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel right now. Just click on the subscribe button below this video. Also, hit that thumbs up button and give this video a like, as it helps my videos reach more real estate agents looking to grow their businesses. And by the way, if you're interested in partnering with me at eXp Realty, head over to my partner page and check out the exclusive benefits you receive. I've already partnered with nearly 100 top agents across the country to help them increase their real estate business and generate more leads. When you partner with me, you receive free access to all of my current and future paid courses, which you can find on academy.kylehandy.com. Additionally, you can get access to my private Facebook community called the Dream Team, where I go live multiple times per week. Just head over to kylehandy.com/partner for more information. And finally, if you've made it this far, I want to thank you. Type #NCrew in the comments to let me know that you've watched all the way to the end. And now I want to turn it over to you. Let me know in the comments why you think most real estate agents fail. Also, if you've made it through your first year or two, what are some things that you had to overcome to continue moving forward with your career as a real estate agent? Until my next video, be well and get out there and sell some homes.